Hi there, let's do part 4 of this. So we've talked about a chemical formula, and now I want to get into writing these. So let's write out the names of these substances. So first of all, that's non-metal and non-metal, so it's molecular. So if it's molecular, we've got 4 nitrogen, so it's tetra nitrogen, and we have 8 hydrogen, so that's octahydride. Next, CAS, metal, non-metal. It's calcium with sulfur, so it's ionic, and it's called calcium sulfide. Next, metal, non-metal, so again it's ionic. So this 2 there, don't name it with a di, it's not di. This is simply just called lithium bromide. Again, why? This 2 has to do with balancing ions in this ionic compound. Next, K3P, again metal, non-metal, so it's ionic, and therefore it is potassium phosphide. Finally, NO2, non-metal, non-metal, so it's molecular, which means it's nitrogen, not mono, so no mono at the front. It's nitrogen di for 2 oxide. Let's move on to the next slide. Next, explain the role of reactants and products in chemical reactions. Reactants and products. Reactants are on the left. Products are on the right in a chemical reaction. And write a chemical equation that shows an electrical current passes through water to produce hydrogen and oxygen. We talked about this. This is called electrolysis. So water is our and it breaks up into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Now again, in grade 9 you don't have to balance it, but 2 hydrogen on this side and 2 on this side. We only have 1 oxygen, so we need a 2 there. Now we have 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. Okay? So 2 oxygen's okay, but we need to put a little number 2 there, so we have 4. So 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen, we're good. What's the difference between exothermic and endothermic reaction? Endothermic, when we graph it, the reactants are high for heat and the products are lower, so heat is absorbed. So this is P for products, R for reactants, absorbed. For exothermic, heat is given off, so the reactants are here, products are here, and heat is released into the atmosphere. So R for reactant, P for product, this is heat. Exothermic means it's heating up. Endothermic means it's cooling down. What's a reaction rate? And what are 3 ways to change the reaction rate? So reaction rate is the speed that reactants turn to products in a chemical reaction. So how quickly does that happen? And we learned 3 ways. One is change the concentration. Another, so the concentration. Another is the temperature. And the third is the surface area of the reaction. So we're going to go to part 5. Part 5 coming.